Prabhu Gaura Bhakti. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna, today our Sunday program topic based on Bhagavad Gita. The question is, what will save humanity, science or spirituality? It seems there is no limit to suffering that human beings are undergoing. So many sufferings caused by war, disease, crime, terrorism, massacre, mental problems. History is full of that. When we study history, we are studying what war happened, what massacre, so much. So now, Vedas, they have detailed science foretelling so many different aspects of life. For example, they have a science that by reading the face, they can tell the character of the person. What is his strength, what is his ability, disability in that life. Because the jiva, he'll take a body according to his karma. So he took this body, so they can understand this was his karma. Vedas also has knowledge about constructing flying vessels through Vaimanik Shastra. So now, Vedas also described about suffering. The science of suffering is there in the Vedas. We suffer, Veda explain how you suffer, why we suffer and everything. So for example, 3 types of suffering are there. Who knows? So, Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik and Adi Daivik. There are 3 kinds of suffering. Now all of you are sitting here. So, Adibhautik suffering means another jiva causes suffering to you. If a mosquito comes or someone other person is disturbing you, that's Adibhautik. Then Adhyatmik suffering is suffering caused by my own mind. No one is doing anything to me. I'm sitting, but I'm so disturbed. Why? My mind is disturbing me from inside. So that is Adhyatmik. And there is Adi Daivik. Adi Daivik suffering means suffering caused by devatas. In other words, wind, rain, tsunami, drought, famine will suffer because of the devatas. So these are the 3 kinds of suffering. Shastra knows everything about suffering. What we are going through, what it is, even how to come out of it. Now what we are generally taught in schools, colleges and media is that if we have any problem, we have to go to the scientist. The scientist will solve the problem. I have a problem, medical, okay, go to the doctor. But doctor doesn't know, okay, he'll research and find it. All right? Or we have other problems. For example, some biological issues, virus, go to the virologist. They'll solve the problem, cure the virus. Or we need some weapons to protect, so we go to the physicist or someone, they will make some weapons made of explosions or laser or whatever they have. So all these different scientists can make these weapons. Any problem we have, just call the scientist, he'll solve the problem, depends on which field. He'll come up with an innovative solution or some invention like that. That is scientist, that's what we are taught. If they don't have solved the problem now, they'll solve it later. They'll do some research. Okay, fine. So, for example, psychologists, they cure mental disease. Engineers or scientists, they can bring weapons, defense technologies to solve the crime problem. Sociologists, we have social problems. Maybe. Or uneducated population. So sociologists will sort it out. Okay, but the question, there's one question now, is that these scientists are solving the problem. Why isn't the problem solved? We have doctors. How many doctors we have? So many doctors, huh? All over the planet. Diseases are there. Death is still there. So why didn't we solve the problem? They didn't solve it. But not only that, problems are increasing. Anybody will tell you, before there was no diabetes, there was no, even cancer. I'm talking about 100, 200 years ago, not much these diseases, hardly any diseases. There were no hospitals even in India much. Now every street corner pharmacy, through 2, 3 pharmacies in a row, 1, 2, 3, all are doing business. It's a good business. So the problem is, why is it increasing? Okay, and the climate problem. You have geologists, they are telling us, oh, this climate problem, that climate problem. Okay, sort it out. People are studying in university, scientists, research, but the climate problem is increasing. They're saying climate is because of our pollution. Well, maybe it is, or maybe whatever it is. Solve the problem. What about crime and terrorism? Now we have advanced technology to control terrorism, crime, still there. And advanced society. But everyone is a thief in this society. Why? Because when you go to airport security, they don't say, oh, he's sadhu, don't let him go. Oh, he is a PhD. The rascal society, everyone's a thief, everyone's a cheater. They know because they taught these people in the school. He has a PhD, he's a professor, whatever, but he must go to airport security. Even he can do something. Everyone's a suspect. Okay, so increasing problem. Depression. Depression, if you look at that graph, it's going up. Oh, what's that? Spider. Okay, and social issues. Divorce, domestic violence, drugs, alcohol. Scientists are meant to solve problems. Why didn't they solve the problem? Why didn't they solve? Not only solve, they're increasing. So what is going on in our society? No, we surrender to these people. We are studying this subject and they are researching, but the problem is increasing. For so many years, we blindly accept science. Okay, science, you solve our problem. They'll solve it. We let them, yeah. So, but they didn't solve it. So now, well, what they say, actually we didn't solve, but we will solve in the future. Future when? Now I am here, I'm living, I'll die. So I want to solve the problem. Okay, we'll do in future. But that scientist who said that, he'll die. Who'll solve the problem? In future we'll make life. Which future? Life is not made. So now, we want to just look at this in a different angle. All of us are taught like that, but let's look at it differently. Have you heard of that, out of the box? Yeah, it's good. They use in software, maybe in, what is that, consultancy firm, out of the box solution. Don't look at this way, look at the other way. Let's completely take a different approach, we'll solve the problem. Okay, now let's take a different approach. Okay, otherwise how will we solve the problem? Okay, so we look at a different approach. When actually we have a problem, we call the scientists and doctors and all these people to solve the problem, okay? But what time we'll find is whatever invention they made, actually it's not needed. There's no need. They made a TV, they made the mobile phone, scooter, aeroplane, very intelligent people, very nice, but actually there's no need, there was no need. People were living without it before. Okay, and one more thing, when the invention comes, more problems come. They bring more problems. Okay, let's example, I'll just tell you example. Motor car. Motor car is good, otherwise how will we go to work, how will they go to school? Okay, great invention. We can go shopping far away, we can go to holiday somewhere very far, okay, working, all right. But with the motor car, what came? Car accidents. Very serious. Every day, no? We see how many people are dying on the roads. Actually, more people are killed in car accidents than by snakes. I read one statistic. I looked. People are afraid of snakes, but you'll be afraid of the car more. Every day, how many are killed by snakes? How many are killed by cars? Beware of the car. That is, that we have to watch out. Okay, one is car accident, second is pollution. Yeah, have you been to Delhi recently? Don't go. Not, I mean, when they solve the problem, you can go, but this is the problem. They have pollution. Okay, car, is it caused by car? They say, okay, for, smoke from the farm. But many things are contributing. But anyway, even here, we have pollution because of cars. Okay, now if you have a car, you need a road, isn't it? For road, you have to cut the trees. Cut the tree, cut the field. It's so nice to see the field. Any holiday comes, Bangaloreans go far out in Ooty and Yelkot. What else? I don't know where they go. Where we went. We also. So any holiday we have to get out of that, because actually we want to see grass and river. No one wants to see the concrete. But how will you drive the car? So we have to have the concrete. So car came, all these problems came. We thought, oh, now a new thing came, it's good, open up possibility. Okay, look at the other side. This is the problem, deforestation, concretization, another obesity. Before, everyone walked. Someone wanted to go to Badrinath. How will you go? Train, bus? They'll walk. Can you believe? They'll walk. Even I came to 2006, 5, I was here, came to Bangalore. Then we went to Srirangam. On the way, that time there was a very narrow road. We saw so many people walking. Families, children, they were walking. I asked, where are these people going? They're going to Srirangam. But what happened? They built the road, they removed that side, they took up all that. Now nowhere to walk. No one is walking now. But traditionally, everyone will walk. They'll walk to the pilgrimage. Okay? They'll walk wherever they have to go. Small children will go, old people, they had strength. But now the car came, no one is walking. They'll not walk, they'll take the car. But evening they'll take the car, go to the gym and walk on that treadmill. Why didn't you walk to the gym? Or why did you use the car? Now you have to get a machine, pay 10,000 rupees, I don't know, and walk on that treadmill. So, see, I'm just giving an example that we see the car came, scientists, good solution, but look what happened, okay? So problems came by what we call some invention, okay? So some may say, but actually we got so much benefit from the car. Some benefit came from the car, okay? So really, did we get benefit? For example, someone said, now I can go to work far away. Why are you going to work far away? Just grow the food in front of your house, like people before. What is our problem? Food, shelter, clothing, isn't it? Roti, kapda, makan. Shelter. So, okay, food you can grow. Shelter, make a house. Food, clothes, that they had that machine, no? Everyone. Actually, before, what Gandhi said, that the development in India should be on village basis. That was his idea. But when he left, others had more bright idea. So now that idea is not there. But the idea was that before also, each village in India was self-sufficient. They had their own food, they'll produce their clothing, the pots, everything they'll produce on their own. So there was no need to go here and there. Now they got the car, people are disturbed, you have to go to work. Actually, people go to work 4-5 hours. They live out of Bangalore. So here, someone may say, no, they did a good thing, they made the car. And not only car, I'm talking about many things. They solved the problems because they brought a car, new possibilities came. No, there was no need. Usually there's no need of invention. Because before everyone lived, worked and studied and married in one place. Now they're going all over the place. Okay? Living and actually it's more disturbance now, going so far. Before the car, thousands of years, people lived normally without the car, no issue, no problem. Yeah, then now this came. So now same thing what I said about the car, same about aeroplane. Aeroplane came, we can travel. Why you want to travel? What for? Everything was there, what we needed. So this whole idea that advancement, increase science, study engineering, make invention, this is creating a problem. Because mind is disturbed now, so many activities, so many things. But simply you be peaceful in one place and do the aim of life. Now we cannot think of the aim of life. Why? Because we have factory, car, phone, computer, now we have to use them. And so much effort goes into using and learning these things, there's no time even to do bhakti. regarding medicine, okay? Scientists made medicines. That's a good thing, no? Okay? Due to research and deeper knowledge, we're able to carry new medicines and cure many diseases. Okay, first of all, many medicines have serious effects and they kill people. For example, cancer medicines, they are known to cause disease. They cause problem. And also, when you have many medicines, then you have to go and detox because the medicine itself is the poison. Modern medicines, they are not like Ayurveda, it's different. They are chemicals. Also now, okay, we are so proud. Oh, we made so many medicines. Why? Because there were so many diseases. How did the disease come? Because of your science invention. You see, now if people are healthy, they're walking, they're getting fresh air, not polluted, okay? They're sitting properly, not so many hours on a computer. They're either tilling the field or doing some physical work. Then they'll not have problem. Then there's no need for medicine. But the problem is they made medicine to cure disease. Okay, very good. But you made the disease. They made the disease. There was no disease before. People didn't know these names of disease. People lived till old age. Actually, for example, cancer, before it was not there. Rare, you'll hear, oh, that person died of cancer, you know. And now there's a lot of speculation. We don't know, but people are denying it. But mostly it's understood that cancer is caused by mobile phones, microwave ovens, and pesticides. I know one brahmachari in Salem. I was speaking to him about cancer. He said his father got cancer. How he got? He said that he was a farmer and he was farming. Then 1 year, the government came, we'll give you free pesticide to remove, you know, the crop. He said, no, traditionally we'll spray this cow urine or some neem, it's okay. No, you use this chemical, it's better. So you use the chemical, and of course he'll eat that same food. Within 1 year he got cancer. He said before that he never got it, so they are suspecting it's this pesticide. Now not only him who is having this food, all of us. Now it's epidemic, practically epidemic, everyone's getting sick. So actually cancer, it came because of this civilization. So now you say, oh, scientists did good thing, they cancer medicine. Yeah, but you brought the disease. If you didn't do your this invention, there would be no disease. So they created the problem, then they bring the medicine, and actually that medicine itself is more creating problems. They are interfering in natural life. Natural, simple life. If people live, there'll be no problem. But we'll see why we are not wanting to live a natural life peacefully. Before, if you talk about medicine even, now we have all these medicines, but before you tell someone I have this disease, they'll just go out in the back of the house, pluck one plant, another plant, hot water, mix, this is your medicine. Simple, everyone knew. Now even don't go out in the kitchen, they'll mix one masala, another masala, some seed, they'll know this is the cure. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain is that a lot of what we think is a problem and scientists cure the problem, this was not a problem. It was the traditional life was okay. But when we see some machine, we get excited, oh computer, or phone, oh it can do so many things. Do you need it? Or now the civilization is like that, they make you need it. What can you do? I want to book a taxi, I have to have a phone. You know, I want to put money there, I can take out money. No one's taking money now. Phone, UPI, okay, I have to have a phone now. Okay, but now they made the system, they're propagating. But do we need it? This is the problem. Don't complicate life. Simple life, more time for ourselves, good health, and more opportunity for bhakti. But science are saying we're going to save humanity. We cannot save. God can save humanity, but we abandoned God. We took shelter of the scientists. Even the traditional medicine, Ayurveda will not cure the disease. If you understand Ayurveda, Ayurveda cures the root cause. The doctor says, if you go to the doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, I have problem with my eye, and I have ear pain, and this. First thing doctor will ask, are you passing stool properly? What color is your stool? And we understand the doctor, but one doesn't understand, he'll think, I'm speaking about eye, why is he asking about my stool? But why? Because this eye is a symptom. eye problem, ear problem, is a symptom. And so what is the root cause? Imbalance of dosha, kapha, vata, pitta. So they'll cure that problem. This is intelligence, cure the root cause. Okay, third case, I talked about medicine and I talked about motor car. Now, let's look at security. Because of science, we have security cameras. We have weapons, guns. We have this GPS maps, satellite. Now we have safety because we can keep track of things and be safe. Even in war, we can fight. Okay. Now, first of all, the first question we should ask: why did the safety problem come? Because if you ask your father, grandfather, great grandfather, you should go back. They didn't have a lock on the door even. Or lock on the door is like one chain. Even maybe no bolt. Just one string, you know. There is no fence. In fact, there's no fence, no boundary of the, just the land, your house, my house. Now, first question, okay, scientists create safety. Why? Why is safety problem there? Why is it there? This is the problem. Before, people were safe. Okay, but now, because of the social problem and dissatisfied people, lack of proper economic opportunity for people, and lack of proper moral and spiritual education, population has degraded. They've become thieves, rogues. They've degraded. How did they degrade? Before, in the village, a child will grow up. There's a saying, it takes a village to bring up a child, not just the parent. Every house, he'll go there, they'll teach him. Whole village will teach the child. And now, child cannot go anywhere. They are at risk everywhere because of crimes. So why did it break down? It broke down. Same, if you investigate, is because so-called modern advancement. People did not have time now that the grandparent will teach the child some culture, some religion. You cannot teach. No, they're growing up on phones, YouTube, PUBG. Okay, what will that? What will do? Every day I'm shooting on the camera. One day I'll shoot you. It's a video game. I'm putting knife in the whole day in the video game. Then one day I'll put in my friend. It's happening. Kids are killing kids, and then police don't know what to do. He's a kid. Can I put in jail? No, he's juvenile, but he committed murder. It's a problem. What to do? So now safety problem is there. Why did it come? That's the question. Okay, scientists could solve the problem. They brought CCTV and so many inventions. Why did the problem come? Find out. They are the problem. So they brought the solution. Oh, very good. Okay, but why did it come? They brought it. Before, people had simple solution. Before, weapon was one lathi, I'm safe. Now it's not. Okay, and then they invented the gun, atom bombs, gun, missile. Now I have atom bomb. You think everyone should get a bomb. Everyone got bombs now. You're waiting. Intelligent scientists made atom bomb. Now everyone has to get it because I didn't have it. He has. Now I have to have it. So this is called arms race. All the countries are arming themselves because he has it, and they have to balance. Okay. Also, okay, scientists made good defense facilities, but they need factories now. To make the car, to make aeroplane, medicine, and these weapons, you need factory. Factory needs petrol to run. Now you have to dig the ground and get petrol. Now people are digging the ground, getting trapped. Some accident happens, and the people will tell you in a village, whenever they start digging the earth, then the water goes bad, soil gets bad, and the whole village, they cannot feed the cows. Their own drinking, cooking water is spoiled. So as soon as you talk about manufacturing items, factories, so many problems. And many of the rivers, especially North India, all the factories are just pumping out waste every day. Traditionally, we'll go to Yamuna, Vrindavan, bathe in Yamuna. You cannot do that. In Delhi, they're throwing the waste out. It's now carcinogenic. You'll get cancer. It's a big problem. So if you want to manufacture all these things, you need factories. So is it a really good idea? This is the question. And Okay, safety issue, as I was saying. The main issue is they find out why safety issue is there, investigate and solve this problem, remove the safety problem. What is it? People don't have money, economic imbalance, solve it. Psychologically disturbed, arrange for distribution of Shastra, arrange for people to give class, lecture on Bhagavad Gita, or Ramayana Katha, Mahabharat Katha. Every part of India, they had their traditional scripture also in their language. They should do that Katha. It's so nice. People hear, their heart becomes clean. When we hear Katha again, hear about Ram, Krishna and sadhus, then our heart becomes clean. Anger, lust, this goes. Shinvatam Sukata Krishna, Punya Shavana Kirtana. Simply hearing again, Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana, Mahabharata. What happens? Punya Shavana Kirtana. We become Punyashali, pious. We will not steal, we will not cheat. We become very clean by hearing this Katha. Before, the system in the village, they'll hear that. Now they're not hearing. And here, they'll go on their phones. So they made the phone. So if there is a safety problem, solve the problem. Even now in the village, it's less crime problem, more it's in the city. No one trusts each other. So this is the pattern of science and scientific inventions. In society, we have taken shelter of scientists. That means, if I have a problem, we'll ask scientists, scientists, what is consciousness? Scientists, what happens after death? Scientists, why am I suffering? How can I be happy? Oh, the neuron in the nerve, the motor, the chemical, something. But the issue here is the scientists have been doing whatever they're doing, but there's still disease, there's still economic problem, there's still security problem. They did not solve it. Can science save humanity? We don't know. Look at this result, what I'm saying. I don't think so. If you come up with a problem, you'll find same pattern. First of all, you come up with a solution or good invention, you'll find actually it's not needed. Just leave it. Okay, and other thing, that problem came, that invention came, it will create other problems, definitely. Because why? This is not the natural life of the human being. In this planet, there's a pattern, there's a plan, there's a God, an intelligent creator. Some say, I don't believe God. Okay, you tell me how a baby is born in a womb. You tell me. How? Chemical, by chance. Can you make a baby in a test tube, in a laboratory with your chemical? We cannot. It is not it's a great thing that a baby is born, a full human being. And that will grow up and produce another human being. This is a miracle. You know, people who don't believe in God, literally it's like a mad person. You know, somebody is saying, I don't believe in light. I don't believe in tube light. It's there, it's on. I don't believe in tube. You cannot see. I don't believe in God. Just watch the nature. Watch your body. I'm putting food in, it's digesting, I'm getting energy. How is it digesting? We don't know. Oh, of course, they have some theories. But Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna says, Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehinam Ashrita. Praninam Dehinam Ashrita Pachantyanam Chaturvidham. Krishna says, I am expanded into Vaishvanara. Vaishvanara is a fire in the stomach that burns the food. It's not fire like fire. It has some fire property. So, basic pattern is that when the science and scientists come, actually it's creating a problem because it's disturbing the natural design of this material world. This world is created by God and it has a system. For many years people lived happily. We can study in Shastra, Mahabharata and these books that people lived happily. Having clean water, good clothes, they'll eat in gold and silver. Now we are more advanced, we'll eat in plastic. More advanced civilization. And the more advanced now, our water is all poison. So they had good water, good air, but we thought we're intelligent. They're going on the Rath and we'll build a car. No, they knew we should not build a car. We should just go simply on the Rath. But the car will go fast. Why you want to go so fast? What for? Fast car, fast life, fast death. There's no need. So actually problems have come. Civilization was not like that before. It was simple. People lived on land, ate from the ground, okay, had In the evening, they'll have so many dramas, songs, okay, and they had festival for entertainment, festival, everything was devotional. Even the get-together fun, that was festival, cultural event, traditional events, and everyone did physical things. Even now, go to the village, you'll never see fat people. It's hard, it's not some, now in the modern days. There are no fat people, they have to do things, isn't it? Women will carry the water, the men will farm, and they'll eat a lot. Now we're eating 1/3, even the indigestion, or diabetes, this problem, or this pain. Before they'll eat a lot, they'll eat heavy food, but they'll do physical, No fat people, no diabetes, no psychological issues, no much disease, no hospitals. So that is our scientific-based civilization. Is it a civilization? Scientists made so many things, but everything was there. People were living happily, okay? But now everyone turned to science. Why? Actually, when the spiritual part of life started to go away, then people became disturbed. If we practice spiritual life, we are happy. It brings a happiness. And when we stop practicing spiritual life, we are not happy. That emptiness came. Now, to make us happy, we are looking to some happiness. Then they invent the TV. Okay, let's watch TV. Be happy. Oh, not happy. Okay, bigger TV, flat screen, color. Before it was black and white. Now color. Now good sound, surround. Now you're happy? Not happy. Okay, other thing. Now you can carry your TV on the phone everywhere. Are you happy? No. Big screen now. Are you happy? Okay. Now good sound. Now no wires. Okay, I can see. No wire. Are you happy? No, I am not happy. So they keep changing now to happiness, satisfaction that we are missing. We are looking in these things, but it won't come. Why it won't come? Because it's matter. Matter cannot make us happy. Jada vastu. Matter will not make you happy. If we want to be happy, first of all, we have to find the root cause, why we are disturbed, and how to overcome this. Okay? Humanity is in a great problem now. Actually, their problems are going up and up and up, but the media is not showing it. For example, diseases are increasing, types of viruses are increasing. Okay, anywhere you look, mental issues is increasing. What is that? Early death for different reasons. Okay, we have to rethink the society. We are science for everything, but it cannot solve. Scientists are people like us. How can people solve such a great problem? We need a perfect brain. Okay, so we have to go back and understand first of all. First of all, understand what is the. If we think purpose of life is to enjoy, first of all, no one is enjoying. Okay, purpose of life is to enjoy. How enjoy? And why was I born? Find out the root cause. If we do that and we study Shastra, we'll find, actually science has no answer, but Shastra says this material world has a plan. What is the plan? The plan of this world is we are born, we are supposed to live and realize ourselves and realize God. And we are given the Veda. Veda tells us how to plant, how to cook, how to solve the health problem. And we thought we are over smart and we made so many scientific advances, but that is creating the problem. Why? We went against nature. Nature told us, here's the food, grow. Anad bhavanti bhutani parjanyadana sambhava. Bhuta, the body needs grain. Anad bhavanti bhutani, grain is needed to keep the physical body. Bhagavad Gita says, Anad bhavanti bhutani parjanyad ana sambhava. That grain will come from rain. So we need rain. Okay? Parjanyad ana sambhava. Yagya bhavati parjanyo. Bhagavad Gita says, if you want rain, you have to do yagya. You have to worship God. If you worship God, you will get rain. Because not only rain, you will get rain, fruits, sun, everything. Yagya bhavati parjanyo, yagya karma samudbhava. And that rain will come when we do yajna, and yajna comes by worshipping God. This is the plan in Bhagavad Gita. Now, if we think we are clever, we'll do something else. Instead, the grain is, we subsist on grain, okay? But instead of growing the grain, we remove all the and build factories and produce Goodyear tire and screw and bolts and nuts, and then the price of food goes up. Now no one can afford, now you have to work hard. Why? Before, grains were everywhere, everyone farmed. You didn't have to buy food. But now, because so many people, lots of crops, less farms, everyone's built factories, shops, IT shop, malls, petrol station, what else? Everything, so many things. So now where the farm? No farm. So few people produce grain, they put up the price 100 times, you must pay. And next year, price has gone up and up and up. Why is it going up? Rain is there, soil is there, dal was 50 rupees kilo, 80, 100. Why? It's not that it's not there, but less people are producing. We created our problem. So we have to find out. Now Bhagavad Gita says that we need grain, so grow the grain. And that needs rain. So for rain, you worship God. But now, even rain is less. Here Hyderabad, they're having problem, less rain compared to before. And that is the issue. Because in Bhagavad Gita it says, for rain, you have to do yajna. God. So they'll not get rain. And scientists cannot make rain. Then our problems will start. That is one aspect. But other aspect is there. Is that the natural life of human being is to live and worship God and live simply. Wear minimal cloth, everything. But people are accumulating so many material things and using factories to manufacture, they'll be punished by nature. Punishment comes in disease, epidemic, famine, drought, and our own people, adibhautik, quarrel between people, war also. Human society is not meant to eat meat. Now people are eating meat, so they kill meat. How many animals are killed? Billions, crores every day. Chicken, goat, okay? So karma must come. As long as people kill the animal, war will be there. In the war, people will be slaughtered. The karma will be paid back. So people in ignorance, they don't know how to live. They made this society artificial necessities, trying to increase and enjoy artificially. Just because they're not worshipping God, they're not happy. But if you simply return to a proper life of worshipping God, everything will be provided. Will be provided whatever we need. But people are not doing that. So, root cause. Now, what we have to do, in Bhagavad Gita, we have to understand, life should be lived according to Bhagavad Gita. This is the instruction given by God. If we simply read the Gita and follow, we can make this spiritual world. Everyone will eat and there'll be no problems at all. This is very much possible. Humanity cannot be saved by science. Actual science is a problem. It created a big problem. Many inventions, artificial life, artificial economy, hard work just to get food, which anyway. Now, people are graduating with degree, PhD, diploma. They don't even know how to grow food. They don't know how to cook. Then is the problem. And you have to eat out. This is artificial life. It won't make happiness. Humanity to be saved, they have to turn to spirituality. Spirituality means in our life, solutions should come from Shastra, from Pandit, Sadhu. They'll study the Shastra and tell us what system of economy we should do, what system of we should live in this world. This is the only way to get peaceful. That is natural. We have to go back to the life that is given in Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, Krishi Go Raksha Vani Jyam. Krishi, farming. Go Raksha, protection of cows. Vani Jyam, trade. This is economic. Economic model is these things. Farming, everyone should farm. Actually, everyone farmed before. Everyone had a small patch of land and grew things. So even now, they are talking about overpopulation. I take a train, I go to Delhi sometime, to even here to Salem nearby. So much land, have you seen? Where's the population problem? problem is that in this one small Bangalore, all the people have come from all the villages to try and fit in there. In one area, you have so many people. There's a skyscraper, one on top, on top, on top, on top. Each one cubicle, another, and then the farmland is empty. Beautiful big rivers, land is empty. Why? Everyone has to earn money. Why? To get food. Food is there. Grow the food. So what can we do? We are in this society. We've been taught like this now. Okay, but first thing we have to understand, to solve our problem in society, we have to turn back to spirituality and to Shastra. Science won't solve. They cannot solve. They are people. People have imperfections. People can cheat. People have imperfect senses. People can make mistakes. So how can they give the solution? Solution should come from perfect source. So Veda, Narayan Sakshat. Veda is from Narayan. And Narayan is the Purna. Solution. He gave it. We were living like that. Millions of years. Satya, Treta, Dwapar Yuga. Now Kali Yuga, we became more smart. That's why problem came. So for society to be happy, science won't save it. Spiritual knowledge will save it. Going back to the spiritual platform means what? Means that people should clean their heart by spiritual practice, sadhana, daily sadhana, chanting Hare Krishna, hearing katha. That will cheta darpana marjanam. It will clean the heart. It will become peace. When we are peaceful, then we will not commit crimes. Everyone is committing crimes. Bank manager, mother, father committing crime on kids. Kids killing father, mother. Even sadhus. Everyone is got into crime now. People's heart is dirty. No one is turning to God. As far we go from God, more heart will become dirty and nothing will save you. The society will become like a hell. So the solution is to go back to that traditional way. People should chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, hear Katha, they'll become pure. And also, when we are pure and happy, that natural happiness. So humanity can be saved just by this. Now I'm speaking, but you have to try personally. Personally, you have to take the mala and chant. Chant. More you chant, more you'll be happy. Less chant, less you'll be happy. So why? Because our natural state is to be connected to God in bhakti. That is natural. So when we chant, that is our natural activity. When we do something natural, we are happy. The fish naturally is in water. If you take him out, he is not happy. Whatever you give, he will not be happy. Put in the water, he is happy. So we are out of our natural position, trying to enjoy this material world. Natural way is serving Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna, read Krishna's words in Bhagavad Gita daily. These two things gradually become purified. Kirtan also. Come for satsang. So naturally, if you try, you will find it. A person, a society, whole country should be governed like this. Whole family, the person in charge of the family should institute this, and then they'll be happy. Then this world can become like Vaikuntha. It can become like a spiritual world, perfect happiness and peace. Otherwise it cannot. We want kingdom of God, we want Ram Raja, but we don't want Ram. Ram Raja is perfect. If Bhagwan is in the center of every activity, we follow his rules, everything is happy. People want that happiness, but they don't want to worship God. You will not get it. That happiness, peace will come when we bring God. Hare Krishna. What do you think? Any question, comment? Agree? Don't agree?
Guruji,
Yes, I ask.
If people were peacefully living in the olden times, why did God give so much of intelligence to invent new things?
Actually, we always had intelligence, okay? And now, common question, because maybe this is in the back of the mind, is that you say, well, I'm saying no science, all this, so we become like, dumb people. Don't use the brain, just be simple like village. They think village people are backward. But actually our intelligence was very sharp, but for other ways. It was used in Shastra. To understand Vedanta, Sutta and Upanishad, it was not easy. They'll sit in the Gurukul and hear these complex topics and they'll understand. And they'll have deep knowledge about Panchang, Ayurveda. A common person, he'll tell you, this is the muhurta, this is wrong muhurta. He'll understand, now the sun is going in this way, and hears sound, okay, rain is coming. They'll have knowledge, they'll have intelligence in a different way. Now that intelligence they put in this IT.
Technology.
Yeah. So you're saying, why did God give intelligence?
Yes.
God gave intelligence to realize Him. We need intelligence to read Gita and understand and to realize ourselves. It is given for that. This is misuse of intelligence now, is used to increase our so-called enjoyment. No, it's not enjoyment. Now we use the brain to make a video phone, then I can play PUBG and be happy. I'm thinking, I'll be happy like that. That's my intelligence I'm using. That's misuse. Instead, I should open Vedanta, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, try to understand, I am a jiva, how is this world working? How the sun's going around, how Krishna is in control, all expansions of Krishna, Swayam Rupa, Vaibhav Prakash, Vilas. You have to understand the science of Krishna. That was the purpose of intelligence.
But he could have prevented
Prevented us from going astray. No, God will not stop you. You can do what you want, He will not stop you. It's up to, it's your choice, because, we are made for loving God and being in His Leela, Vrindavan. We did not want, no, I want to enjoy myself, I will come here. Okay, you came, now I'm making plan to enjoy. But Krishna cannot force you. You by force, you must love me. Don't go there. He's hoping when He'll come to me. So He expanded in everyone's heart as Paramatma. Sarvasya cha aham hirdi sanavishto. He's present. He's waiting. When the jiva will turn to me, then I'll give him knowledge how to come to me. Even you take a worm body, even you take a body of the Indragopa is the worm in the stool. If you see stool, worms are crawling. There, the jiva is there and Paramatma is there with the jiva, waiting when he'll turn. So, he'll not interrupt. But anytime if you desire, no, I want to come to you, immediately he'll give you the knowledge and give you the association and give you the intelligence to come to him, he says in Gita. So he'll not stop you. But who can stop you? His agents. Krishna's devotees, Bhakt, they will come to preach. They'll distribute books, they'll give lectures, try to bring people back. That is the duty. That they, out of love, they do that because they love Krishna. They know everyone else is a servant of Krishna, but they are suffering because they disconnected from Krishna. So he'll think, I have to connect them back. Yeah, Krishna won't stop. It's our free will. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna. Now we have a